Hi there, my name's Joe. Today, I'm doing my favorite thing. I'm drawing comic books, and the comic book I'm working on right now is called Shadow Guy and Gamma Gal, Heroes Unite. I'm still working on the first page. All the others are blank. Of course, I'll soon change that. In fact, why don't you join me as I complete the rest of the pages? My story stars the two superheroes from the stage play Squid Zoid vs. Shadow Guy and Gamma Gal. Do you remember them? Well, I always wondered how they met, so I made up the story, and I'm going to show it to you. Now the first thing you have to know is that it all happened on this island. The island known as Club Penguin. And on this incredible island covered with ice and snow, there lived a girl named Amy. Amy was fearless. And it was that fearlessness that led her to her greatest adventure.
Wow, what's that glowing thing? Whoa! It's a meteor! I've gotta check this out. I probably shouldn't touch this meteor. I don't know where it came from. But on the other hand, it's so cool! I'll just touch it for a second. What harm can that do? Maybe I spoke too soon. This tickles! Wow! I think that meteor made me sleepy. Guess I'll just stop and take a nap.
Later, inside the dojo,
Sensei? How did I get here?
You're awake. Welcome to the dojo, young grasshopper. I found you outside sleeping. You look serene, like the peaceful goldfish.
I had the weirdest dream, Sensei. I dreamed that this meteor zapped me, and suddenly I was glowing. Wow, did you see what I just did, Sensei? I zapped that chair. Guess it wasn't a dream.
In your heart of hearts, the meteor ignited one glowing ember.
The meteor? Is that what caused this?
Indeed, that glowing rock must have given you gamma powers.
I wonder what else I can do.
Like the wise dolphin, I will teach you the ninja skills necessary to help you understand your powers.
When can I start the training?
Why, Amy, all you had to do was ask. So we know that you can glow. Let's see what else you can do.
Well, it looks like it can fly, and I can create light.
Like the ancient tortoise, you are coming out of your shell.
Oops. Sorry, Sensei.
Like the sleepy sea otter, I think we shall call it a day. Amy, heed my words. Now that you have had these powers, please use them for good.
As a superhero?
Yes, but you need more practice. Train with me in secrecy until you are done.
Meanwhile, Sam, a reporter for the Club Penguin Times, was interviewing Gary the Gadget Guy in his lab.
So, Gary, can you tell the Club Penguin Times about your latest gadget?
Absolutely, Sam. As an inventor, my job is to come up with gadgets that make penguins' lives easier. So I've created
The Toaster 3000.
this will be the toaster of the future.
Whoop! Sorry, I seem to have knocked over some of your equipment.
That's okay. Just look at this incredible toast that the Toaster 3000 just made. So crisp, so sweet smelling. Isn't it marvelous?
But what's the big deal? It's just a toaster. A really big and funny-looking toaster, but still, it's just a toaster.
Oh, you are sorely mistaken, Sam. The Toaster 3000 can do so much more. You can play video games on it. It even feeds you milk and cookies. Uh-oh. Looks like the Toaster 3000 is experiencing an electrical overload.
Oh no, it's going to blow up. Come on, Gary, we've got to get out of here. This is dangerous.
No, Sam. I must stay behind to deactivate this infernal machine.
I've got to get Gary out of the way before it's too late. Come on, Gary. This is no time to be a hero. We just have to get to the door and then we'll be safe.
Sam, what are you doing? Oh no, Sam.
Yikes, that's cold. Well, that doesn't happen every day.
Are you okay?
Yeah, can't say the same for the Toaster 3000 though.
But there's still one thing I don't understand. You were zapped by the Toaster 3000 and you're completely unharmed.
Yeah, it just felt tingly. I feel fine now.
Sam, watch out for the door.
Whoa, I've become a shadow? How did that happen?
Oh my. You seem to have absorbed some ultraviolet light spectrometers. To put it simply, the toaster zapped you and it changed you somehow.
You're not kidding. This is cool.
I wonder what else you can do.
Guess there's only one way to find out. Look, I can creep along the wall, or any flat surface, like this workbench.
Just like a real shadow.
Exactly. Look what I'm doing. I can grab your shadow.
Extraordinary! You're removing my shadow like it was a mere object.
That's not all. I have an idea.
Hey, you're adding my shadow to your own. But why?
You'll see.
Interesting. With my shadow added to your own shadow self, you're becoming an even bigger shadow.
I always knew I was meant for bigger things.
Sam, you must utilize your newfound talents for the betterment of all penguin kind. To put it simply, you've got to use your abilities to help other penguins. But since you're still learning to control your powers, you need to train in secret.
Oh?
Besides, it's not as though there's another superhero training in secret here on Club Penguin. What are the odds of that?
The very next day, Sam stopped by the pizza parlor to grab lunch.
Could I please have a piece of squid and seaweed pizza with extra hot sauce?
Coming right up. Let me just go into the kitchen. I got this new pizza dough recipe that I'm really excited about. Doo-dee-doo. Gonna make a batch of delicious dough. Oh, don't you know? Mix it up a to and a fro. Doo-dee-doo. Gonna make a deeper dish. Eat a piece so delish. Anchovy is my favorite fish. Oh, my customers, we just love this new pizza dough recipe. Hey, what is going on? It's like my pizza dough has come to life.
I can't just sit here while that pizza dough blob hops all over Club Penguin. But what could I do about it?
Help! My pizza dough is kinda crazy. Somebody's got to stop it. Oh, no.
Hey, wait a minute. I've got shadow powers now. Alright, this is no time to be afraid. I've got to help my fellow penguins. Specifically, I've got to go into shadow mode. Now where's that pizza dough blob?
Thou vile living shadow! What art thou doing?
Hark! Yon shadow creature appears to be stealing our shadows. To be or not to be, a shadow.
Sorry guys, I just need to borrow these for a minute. Trust me folks, you'll thank me later.
Harumph! I shall believe that when I see it.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
Believe it folks. Now it's time for a snack. This is good pizza dough. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Ugh. Excuse me. Time to go back to my normal size. Oops. Looks like Antarctic's taking some pictures for the paper. Better slip away.
And the very next day... Meanwhile, on the other end of Club Penguin, a tree began to fall over. When it landed, it shook up everything in the fort, frightening all the wild Puffles. It caused a Puffle stampede.
Oh no! These Puffles are running amok!
No kidding.
At that very moment, at the nightclub,
Come on, Sensei! Why don't you dance with me?
I do not care much for dancing. Like the great giant crab, I prefer to remain in one place.
Look, Sensei, isn't this a good way to practice using my powers?
Glowing like a disco strobe light is not exactly what I had in mind. You should be using your abilities to help your fellow penguins.
Help my fellow penguins? How?
Hey, there are wild puffles everywhere. What's going on?
Help! Rescue squad! Send some penguins down here immediately! I realize you rescue squad folks are doing all you can. But these wild puffles are everywhere!
I know, but we can only round up some of the wild puffles.
Yeah, it's not like we're superheroes.
It looks like you are needed, my pupil.
Thanks, Sensei. This looks like a job for Amy. Just like when I was creating that strobe light effect. If I shine really brightly, no one will be able to see who I am. Hi, Puffles! It's working! They're distracted by my glow. Guess I was always a pretty bright gal. That's right! I'm like the Pied Piper of Puffles. Follow me, my Puffle pals! Into the pet shop. Now any of the folks on Club Penguin can adopt these cute little Puffles. That way, they won't run loose. Isn't that great?
It is, but I have a question. Who are you?
Who am I? Well, that's a secret.
Moments later, back at the dojo.
The way you handled the wild Puffle Stampede shows you are ready.
Ready for what?
Like the hermit crab, when it comes out of its shell, it is time for you to reveal yourself to the world.
Oh, Sensei, I've been thinking the very same thing. In fact, that's why I got this superhero costume.
Very impressive.
From now on, I'll be known as Gamma Gal.
Meanwhile, a similar conversation was happening over at Gary's lab.
Sam, you really proved yourself with your triumph over that pizza dough blob, which is why...
I should reveal myself to the public as a superhero?
Well, yes, but what will you call yourself?
Well, without knowing it was me, Aunt Arctic called me Shadow Guy in the newspaper. So that's what I'll call myself, Shadow Guy. Now I just need to find some penguins who need saving.
This just in, a giant sea monster is stomping up and down the center. The rescue squad and EPF are out in full force, but it seems like this sea monster can't be stopped.
Time for Shadow Guy to save the day.
Good luck, Sam. Shadow Guy.
Shadow Guy zoomed toward the town center to stop the sea monster, not realizing Gamma Gal was up to the same thing.
Okay, sea monster, come and get... Huh?
Who are
you? I asked you first.
I'm Shadow Guy. I'm a superhero.
Me too. I'm Gamma Gal. I'm here to stop the sea monster.
Me too.
Great to meet you, Shadow Guy. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go fight...
The sea monster.
Wait, what do you mean you've got to go fight the sea monster?
Gabluk! Gabluk! Mish blah gabluk!
The more time I waste, the more damage the sea monster will do. I've got to try to stop him.
But do you even have a plan?
Don't worry. I know what to do. I'll distract the sea monster with some bright, shiny lights.
Maybe that isn't the best idea.
Why not? It worked with some wild puffles I tamed recently.
I don't know. This sea monster is much bigger than a puffle.
I'm doing it my way, and that's that.
But that's dangerous.
Well, I've made up my mind.
What are you going to do? Barge in there and tackle a giant sea monster with some twinkly lights?
See? I knew you'd understand. You're the best.
But I didn't mean it like that.
Let's see if the sea monster likes this!
Oh no! Look, Gamma Gal, you've made the sea monster dizzy.
You're right! And now he's going to... fall. Good thing there were no penguins inside the gift shop.
Yeah, but unless the sea monster is defeated, he'll squash his entire island. Someone needs to stop him. And that someone is me. Come over here, you overgrown salmon.
Huh? Mish blah gabluk?
Whoa!
Well. Guess we both struck out, eh?
So neither of us has managed to stop the sea monster alone. What do we do now?
You know, that monster doesn't seem angry or even upset.
Gablook!
He just keeps saying glabuk. What in the world is glabuk?
Hey, that's it! Why don't we figure out what this glabuk is, then we can take the sea monster to it. That should make him happy. I don't think he means us any harm.
Wait a minute, Shadow Guy. You mean to tell me that the sea monster has no idea that he's causing any trouble?
Exactly. I think he's just lost, and he's looking for this glabuk. Now that we know the sea monster isn't a bad guy, how will that help us stop him?
I've got it! When each of us worked alone, it didn't work. The sea monster is so big, we've got to join forces just to get his attention.
I have an idea. Gamma Gal, can you create some light?
You got it! When my ball of light shines on the citizens of Club Penguin, it makes their shadows appear.
Gablook!
Now, Shadow Guy, do your thing.
Okay, so now I'll go into shadow mode. Grab the shadows of the folks in the crowd. Once I grab them, I'll add them to my own shadow self.
It's that flying guy again. Now he's adding our shadows to his own.
Wow! Those shadows are like Spinach. They're making him big and strong.
Wow, I'm enormous now. I'm almost as big as a sea monster.
You're still not big enough. Now, grab the coffee shop shadow and grab the shadow from the nightclub. And add those shadows to you as well.
Wow, now I'm even bigger than the sea monster.
Bloik Wompwaj! Kek Quadwa Gablook!
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak sea monster language.
Oh, I get it. You speak penguin. Well, so do I.
You do? Why didn't you say so earlier?
No one asked. Can you take me to my friend Gablook?
Oh, Glabuk is your friend. Now I get it. Well, don't worry. There's only one place one of your friends could be. Follow me. We're going to the ocean, sea monster. Only a few steps more. Hello? Are there any sea monsters in the water? I'm looking for a Glabuk.
Did someone call my name?
Glablook?
Is that my good friend Webnark? I was wondering where you had gone off to, Webnark.
I got lost, Gablook. I took a wrong turn getting syrup for my seaweed pancakes. Thank you for helping me find my friend Gablook.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess we saved the day.
Yup, and we did it together.
We make a good team.
I wonder how everyone else is doing.
Hello, I hope you don't mind if I interview you for the Club Penguin Times. What was it like saving the day from a fearsome sea monster?
Actually, he wasn't fearsome.
That's right. He was just looking for his friend Glabuk.
Fascinating. So, do you two superheroes have names?
Yes, I'm Shadow Guy and she's Gamma Gal.
But, Shadow Guy, you forgot to mention the most important part, which is that we're a superhero team!
Well, goodness, that is a scoop. I guess I'll announce it to my readers. With a front page headline, introducing the team of Shadow Guy and Gamma Gal, the resident superheroes of Club Penguin.
You've enacted the most superb heroic feats ever accomplished on Club Penguin. Or to put it more simply, hooray, Shadow Guy.
Like the brave shark, you have made quite a big splash. I am proud of you, Gamma Gal.
And just what was this new team of superheroes capable of? We'll have to find out next time, in their next big adventure.